part 2. So, before my little travesty went on earlier and I just got everything completely ballsed up, all of that bit underneath was great, okay? Lift the wings up, do the shoulders, fantastic. Put the front wheel thing away, and I think put his knees here are also the rear wheel assembly, so you grab that, you pull that up, and boink, they go in, and that's his kneecaps there, okay? So take the rear section of the cockpit, lift the rear section of, tweak that around, because that goes up and down, so tweak that around, lift the rear section of the cockpit up, and lift that piece up there, okay? And then split the nose, split the nose, okay? And then the rear section here, look, bloody light everywhere, look, lift that up, and that'll pop up, and that's what your big jet thingy's attached to in the long run. So we're all kind of discombobulated at the moment. So what you do is you pull the legs apart ever so gently, and 1, 2, 3, boing, boing. Oh, the magic that is sliding legs. And then his feeties are on cogs like that. So you open up the feeties, and then he can stand like that, all half naked. So we'll kind of leave him like that for the moment, and if we turn him round and I move the camera up, he's doing jumping jacks. Okay, so you take that down like that, so this is still up, so this comes down, and then you lift these out to the side, okay, put that back down. You lift these up, and then they tab in. I don't know how they tab in actually. Oh, that slots into that, I think. But they is it? No, that bit there tabs into that hole there. So you go, and they'll tab in, and then you push the front section down, and that makes his chest plate, and it all fits in nicely. So we'll take his armies and move his armies down. We'll take his armies and we move his armies down. Now we're going to put him in standard robot mode, so I'm going to take all his guns off at the moment. He's also got his helmet, but we'll get excited about that in a minute. Turn his head round. Ugh. He's got a blue face. He's got a blue face. Do we like a blue face? I don't like the blue face. I really don't like the blue face. I think it's fucking Mega Smurf, isn't he? I am Mega Smurf. Shut your face. So that is within reason. Oh, we'll tab that back because that goes in that hole there and stops it being a big hole. Now we have got Dreadbolt in robot mode. He is a thing of beauty. So let's bring him in a bit closer. Now let's look at the face. It's a good face, nice black eyes. Wonder if he's got any light piping. Let's have a look at the light piping. Or can we see any light piping working there? No, absolutely cockle. I wonder if, hang on, while I'm just jiggling stuff around, if I put his top piece down like that, can we see any light piping? No, still absolutely cockle. Great, no light piping. Oh well, going to put his helmet on in a minute anyway. So yeah, shoulders. I don't like this bronzy brown. I'm not keen on it, but I like the whole character, so it's forgivable. I really like the colour scheme, the blue and yellow. I don't like this brown again on the legs. I think they should have gone yellow, really. But who am I? Legs are really nice, really chunky. Posability wise, if I move that down a bit, you want to stand him like that, he's just stood up straight, that's great. But if you want to, you really got to spread his legs wide, and then if you put one of his legs forward, listen, clickety clickety, snap snap snap, oh lovely. But if you do that and then twist his legs ever so slightly, posability wise, he tends to stand like a big camper. He's camp as a row of pink tents, this bloke. And by the time you put all of his other rubbish on there as well, he's a bit, over, you know, a bit heavy. Right, so let's turn him into Mega Super Ultra Dude. So for the moment, I'm going to straighten his legs back up. I wish I was zanier on my videos, and I don't know. I watch other people do videos and they seem to be a lot funnier than I am, and I'm a little bit depressed about it, but at the same time I am me, and I don't know. Some people like it, some people don't. If you don't, sod off, and if you do, hit the button. So he's got his big whopping weapon there, which is just exactly the same black version of what came with Jetfire in the first place. And I can't be disappointed about that because he's the only one I've got of this mould. So if I ever do see a Jetfire one day, it'll be great. But what I really want is a classic Starscream, which I just don't seem to be able to find anywhere. Maybe on Kapow. So then you've got these with the weapons. You've got the things on the back there, and so. Oh, I've lost it. So he's got his more weapons, look, see, tooled up. So you fit them on there. You fit that on there. Okay, so he's already pretty tooled up. Now he comes with lovely, lovely helmet, look. Really, really nice helmet with the side things on there. Lovely. Don't know why the ear bits are quite so wide, but, and this is where I'm going to do the test that I wanted to do earlier. Light piping is really nice, but the actual light piping on the character is a load of old donkey's kidneys, or dingo's kidneys, which is my usual thing because that's from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I'm stealing Van Horso there. So helmet goes on over his helmet there. He's got a much larger head, and then at the back. You've got two tabs. You've got tabbity tabbity and a tabbity tabbity. Let's see, what shall I do? No, I'll eject these first. So all you do is these bits here, you just pull them back. Boing! And again. Boing! So now he's got his dirty great big gun sticking out the top, and you take the two tabs there, and you take the two tabs on his back, and you slot them in together. Now he's got he's back heavy. So to get around that a little, let's put the camera up a smidge. Oh shite, he's going to fall over. Hang on, I bought one of these bendy stands, which is really nice, but it's a bit bendy. So there we go, and then you take the tops of his engine bits there. Wow! So now he is muchos badass mofo. I love this guy. Look at him. Look at just how... Oh, flying Autobots are just the best. I wish the aerial bots were better. I wish Superion was just better. But he's got that horrible Cybertron-y, cheap, I'm desperately trying to be an A10 tank buster, but on a really bad budget kind of feel to it. And the colours on it as well are a load of old cock, and the feet are shy, but I suppose Superion would be much better if you bought the feet pack that goes with it. But there we are. Superion. Let me give me a twist round. No, not Superion. What am I talking about? Dreadbolt or Jetfire, Darkwind thingy, whatever it is. So, giving him a little spin round. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm not even going to bother doing a review on the Ravage that I just bought. He's just going to make my desk look pretty at work. This guy is the Shizzle Dizzle. The Big Net Tizzle. I can't think of many more clever things to say about him, except that, God, I'm glad I got him. So, Toys R Us, currently, the equivalent models of this, also they got scattershot in there, they got all sorts of stuff, and it's payday tomorrow, and I know I'm going to end up there and buy one of the tank transformers, because tank transformers are just quite cool. So, this is SMS number 1 with another bloody two-parter, but I think it deserved it on this occasion. Blue and yellow, awesome! See you all at Auto Assembly.